Good morning, everyone. Let's have a look at some of these charts. Last night we did a Patreon stream, and it was a really good one actually, because at that very moment in time, some of these altcoins that we had been looking at for a little while now, and even ones that I spoke about in the video yesterday morning, was coming down into supports, and those supports were allowing us to buy them basically, so that was quite good. So let's have a little look at some of those just very briefly. So I'm in a load of positions as of last night. This is where we were basically digging in. I said, okay, there's a handful of coins now that I'm very interested in, so I'm going to take my positions and see where we go in the morning with a tight stop loss, obviously. So, you know, when you wake up in the morning, one of the first things you yawn, you stretch, you have a sip of water, and then you look at how much money you've lost in the crypto markets. And surprise, surprise, I wasn't stopped out. Let's just say not yet. So Litecoin being one of those that hit the support, responding to the support, and now we are sort of hoping that we can recover from here. Again, all of this is speculative knife catching at this stage, because until we see a candle close for a weekly on Bitcoin, yesterday it was really just sort of like falling below moving averages and horizontal supports, and I wasn't really looking for it to get picked up at any particular level. It had to come down a little further, but luckily we're enjoying ourselves. Again, my main focus is on the altcoins at the moment. They're the ones that are moving into significant areas of support. Look at that beauty. So this was worth waiting for, wasn't it? So this was handed to me on a plate by one of the Patreon members on Sunday, and we rain checked it, and look at it, it's responding very nicely. Now there's a difference in uni than there is in the other coins, because on the daily it's still quite hot, so if this one does move up, sort of pushes up, and we see a big move on it, I don't think I'll be looking to keep it beyond $12. I think it'll be quite hot and heavy at that stage. Again, no altcoin is created equal. You know, there's this one, there's this one. Because I saw a bit of symmetry across the altcoin market, I actually did go a little crazy. Yes, I did. We all go crazy sometimes, because I do believe in my own BS. Basically, when I'm talking about, the not fart, and I'm talking about my own analysis. Where is Fartcoin? Fartcoin. I'm not saying it for views. You've got to understand that. I don't say it for views. I don't say it to be liked. I don't say it to be hated even. I'm not even one of those guys. I say it because these are the charts that I'm trading myself, all right? And this is the analysis that I provide for myself, and for me to action by myself, and for me to profit by, alone. So yeah, I saw a bit of symmetry across the board yesterday, so I thought, you know what, I'll buy the ones that are at support, and I'll buy the ones which potentially could just benefit from an alt season. And here we go. So you'll see me posting a lot of my trades in the Telegram today. One of them is Fartcoin, and Fartcoin is absolutely bloody loving it. 22%, about 200% up on this one at the moment. Anyway, there's not too much point in beating around the bush with a video like a long one. Long story short is we hit a lot of supports on altcoins, specifically altcoins, yesterday. And we're responding to those right now. However, Bitcoin has got a big problem, which is this horizontal level of, was support, is now resistance. We saw the rejection from it yesterday. We're bouncing into it today. If this is where we get rejected from, so be it. We're going to find a lower low, and all of these Fartcoins, Algorands, XVGs, Unis, Litecoins that I'm in profit in at the moment in time, that I'm literally, woke up extremely happy, hundreds of % up overnight, could just get wiped out in a flash. So I'm obviously completely, aware of that. But in the event that Bitcoin itself has found us some form of at least temporary low, given all this bullish divergence that we see on the 4-hourly, moving over to the daily, you kind of don't really have anything like that. So it makes me wonder that this is just another resistance, another lower high. But on the weekly, there is bullish divergence, and so we do have a little bit of that to, I suppose, to comfort us in our times of need. But anyway, the message I'm just trying to put across out today is, yes, Last night was another knife catching event, and yes, so far it's working out. But by the end of the day, who the bloody hell knows which way it's going to go? Who the bloody hell knows? Not me, not me. All I can do is continue to make educated guesses, especially for altcoins, as they are approaching or now just hitting significant levels of support in the form of a higher low as well, and see if we can go any further than that. Anyway, nothing much more to say than that. We're doing another stream here on Sunday, so if you do want to join the Patreon, links in the description below. Other than that, hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.